This is a broadcast of KWTX Jubilation, Texas.
Man, thank you, Sam. I needed that. Good morning, Jubilation. It's October 22nd on the Texas calendar, 1994 as it was. We're trying to keep it upbeat here on Jubilation. We're doing all right. And it is a good morning. You know, we're a lot. KW. Hey.
What's up?
Would you like to join me?
Oh, you start?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Let me finish this real quick. Let me throw like 5 more jabs, maybe a kick. We'll be good to go. All right. Give me
On what?
Street Beater 2.
Street Beater, a handheld video game? All right. Now,
Yeah,
take the thing
no.
up.
No, I don't like my head being seen.
Yeah, well, I don't like unprofessionalism on a TV show. Now, it's time to pull your head out of your and let's get this damn show going.
I know things are going hard, but, you know, cursing on air and yelling and drinking a lot, you sure have.
Oh, that's the pot calling the kettle black.
Hey, try to be a little bit more positive. You know, that's an outlook I've been trying to take. So if you do lose the track, you crash with me, pull your trailer right next to mine. We can do fried bologna sandwiches every morning. I know how much you like my fried bologna sandwiches. You can hit up that one girl that had the pregnancy scare, and you're not sure if that's your kid or not.
Hey!
Sure
How about
she
we
would
keep
let
my
you-
personal issues off the air, okay? People in Jubilation don't want to be hearing about all of this muck that you're bringing up. Now, here's the deal. Let's get into Texas news. Last night in Dallas, we had the one and only governor's debate: Ann Richards versus George W. Bush.
And I'll tell you what, Bush won that debate.
Hey, if you tuned in, it was a good debate.
Well, I mean, some of it was. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Bush wrecked her out there.
He did.
When he started talking about giving 17-year-olds the death penalty.
How long do you need to decide? You know, 17 years seems like a long time.
At 4
you
years
can find
old,
out.
you know if you should put a kid down or not.
And I thought Bush came out swinging. You know, people have been slandering him. They've been saying that he's a daddy's boy, that he's a bad businessman, a rich kid, a daddy's boy. Hey, slander. None of that matters. Look at the guy. Make an educated decision off of his looks. He looks like a guy that you can have a beer with. He's going to listen to your conversation. You know, he's going to keep us out of trouble, foreign and domestic.
Exactly. And, you know, he hasn't came out and said this yet, but I got a hunch.
Okay.
I just know, I can tell that he's going to extend the football season.
Now, Kyle, you can't vote, right?
Nope, can't vote. I got a couple felonies on me, but you guys can.
Don't forget, November 8th, hey, we're gonna have the numbers coming in right here, Jubilation Studios. If you can't get it from the big city, you can tune in right here. We're gonna have us a little party. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna see what Texas decides.
And they're going to decide Bush, baby.
Hell yeah, they are, buddy. Bush.
Woo! And in local news today in Jubilation, the racetrack that once belonged to Dean Allen is now being slated for demolition. It was bought by the Goldthwait family to turn it into a new golf resort. So we're going to have, for the first time ever, an 18-hole golf course here in Jubilation. And I'm taking care of the grass.
This is the story that you chose to use?
Yeah.
That's the story that you chose to use? This week of all weeks, you decided to put a lot of hard work. You couldn't find a kitten that got out of a well or something else that's going on in this town?
Oh, all right, Dean.
How about we tell people about the Jubilation, about what's really going on? We got greedy landowners coming in and buying up our properties for no damn good reason besides that they just want to.
It's major local news. It's the biggest thing to happen to Jubilation.
Well, biggest thing to happen. How about you do some research and ask somebody that knows what's going on? Here's the scoop. I'm not losing the dirt track. Just because you put something on my door that says 30-day notice, hey, how about you put a timestamp on when I'm kicking your ass, Spencer?
Randy, good to see you. Hello, this is Deputy McWilliams from the Cochise County Sheriff's Department and veteran of the Gulf War. Listen, y'all, this is just a quick public service announcement. We all know about the pack of stray dogs behind the hardware store, okay? They're out there, they're running around, they're growling at each other, all right? And I was wondering why the hell these pack of stray dogs are coming out there. It's because y'all are feeding them. Don't feed the stray dogs behind behind the hardware store, okay? I gotta go back there and I gotta put these sons of bitches down, and there's like 10 more every week, okay? Don't feed the dog. And if you're my wife, Cheryl, baby, listen, I know you have my copy of Rambo, and I'd really love it back. You know what else I love back? I love you back, because, baby, you're my snooker. When I was in the Gulf, you're all I thought about, baby. You're all I thought about. Don't feed the stray dogs. This is Deputy McWilliams, Coach East County Sheriff's Department. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Jubilation. We have a special guest in the studio today, and I'm glad he's here. We got Teddy Bob. Teddy Bob from Teddy Bob's Bar and Dojo Lounge. They're in the outside of town.
Outside city limits, Teddy Bob's Dojo and Wet Bar.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on the show today. It's an absolute honor. I'm sorry to hear about your motocross track there getting shut down.
Well, it was a racetrack, buddy, and it hadn't been shut down yet. But I appreciate your concern there, buddy. Yeah. And it's been, it's been a thorn in my side, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about you.
Yeah, after the military years, I just want to come on. I just seen enough killing stuff in my life. I just like everybody to have a good time. A place they can drink, listen to the old jukebox, play them little 9-foot diamonds, and shoot some stick every now and again. But I just get upset. There's a lot of people in this town that just feel like after a couple of beers, they just need to get into a fist fight. And it ain't good for business. And it ain't good for the dojo, and it ain't good for Teddy Bob. And I'm teaching self-defensive classes now for people to protect themselves, not only from the wild dogs, but from the drunk patrons as well. I'm offering for just $200 a month down deposit, your first installment, $200 and $50 there going forward, a self-defense class for the people of Jubilation.
Well, we've never had that before. That's a hell of a business model.
Mr. Allen, we got growing strikes, throat strikes, growing strikes, eye pokes, drunken monkey, the flying mule, the backwards cat. I will teach you all the finest arts there is in Texas karate. I have traveled.
Texas karate?
Texas karate, you heard it right here, Mr. Dean. I've studied abroad. I really have. Okay. I've studied as far as Plano, up to Lubbock, down to the Rio Grande and the Laredas, out west to El Paso and Midland, Odessa. And I've been to the swamplands in Beaumont. I have made a time or two to the Yuppieville of Dallas, Texas, and all the way down there to Gulf of Mexico, down in Houston, Texas, a good land to be in.
Yeah.
So I am very
a traveled man, versed. Well, how is business down there at the bar?
Well, Dean, I'm glad you asked. I mean, it's been rocking and rolling. A lot of fights been breaking out. Someone keeps eating the damn urinal cakes out of the urinal. I don't know who's doing that. They keep that up. We're going to get a horse trough in there with ice. I just put newspapers down at some point. Hell. And one-eyed Wanda, don't talk to her. If you don't want to talk to you, don't talk to her. You just give her your order, and you be on your way.
I haven't even said a word to her. I pointed what I want on the menu.
I tried to fire her.
Yeah.
And she tried to run me over with a car. But one of the biggest troublemakers I've had in there is that boy sitting right next to you.
Listen, he gets a couple whiskey shots in him, and he is an absolute nuisance.
Where did you find that fella?
Well, I've known him all my life, and he's not paying attention.
I mean, he always pays his tab. I'll give him that much. But goddamn, he calls a ruckus all the time, and it don't take much.
Yeah.
By 8:30, the boy is sloshed.
Yeah, he sure is. He knows how to drink. Spencer Goldthwait.
Oh, you talking about that boy that took your motocross track?
Yep, dirt track, yes.
It's a motorbike track.
It's a dirt track.
Neither here nor there, but
yeah.
I heard
yeah.
he's been a little thorn in your side.
He has. Just waltzed into town. He's just ordering things and stealing people's land. He deserves a crotch strike and an eye poke.
I can tell you one damn thing.
Huh.
He ain't never studied the arts of Texas karate. So if you come in there with a good strike, a good well-timed strike,
I wouldn't know what to do right there. I tell you that much.
Man gets you down like that. There's only one thing he can do. That's vengeance.
Vengeance. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying.
So that's why I'm here, Mr. Dean. You see, I'm offering a one-time opportunity to take on a private student. And it's only going to take me about 20 minutes now. You ain't got to learn too much.
Okay.
You just got to learn the difference between an eye poke and a crotch grab.
And you would do that for me?
You goddamn right, you son of a bitch.
son of a bitch! You hit me with pocket sand!
Your eyesight shall return, but the fight continues. Boy, the Grasago! You are ready.
Well, Jubilation, thank you for tuning in. I've learned the way of the warrior. Tune in next week, Spencer Goldthwait. I'm coming for you.
Drunken monkey.